Hello everybody, this is your boy, the Almighty One, coming at you with a video. Before I get right into the video, please comment, like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell on top of the video. And most importantly, don't forget to smash the like, because they get the videos circulated all over YouTube land, social media, for your enjoying pleasure, and for everybody to enjoy as well. Also, there are people out there who are watching my videos and are not subbed. So please sub the channel and then let me know what you think about each video that I make pertaining to whatever topic I choose to talk about. So then go ahead and get right into it. Okay, tonight is Thursday night football. The Eagles play the Minnesota Vikings at Philadelphia. This is a home opening game for the Eagles after a terrible, horrible win this past Sunday against the Detroit, but against the New England Patriots, a team that is up and coming in a way, but we all know that playing in New England is a hard place to play, especially when you're playing against, I'm not gonna say a mediocre defense, but I'm gonna go ahead and say a up and coming defense that's filled with new potential stars on the rise, and everything was self-evident when the Eagles played them. And what really surprising the most is that Lane Johnson, for so long, has not allowed a sack. Last week's game against the New England Patriots, he allowed a sack. A guy, again, I think Judon, I think that's his name, he came around the edges, Lane Johnson, and got past him and got hurt for a sack. So that streak that he had for the past 3 years has now been snapped. And that's what I wanted to mention before I get to the game against Minnesota. Okay, all right, here we go. The key to victory. We all know the key to victory. It was self-evident in the game against New England. They have to run the football. You can't allow Hurts to break the pocket, because we all saw what happened when he broke the pocket in that game. He got popped so hard that the ball was jarred loose from his left arm, and that was a complete turnover by the Eagles. We can't allow that anymore. When you guys bought in Rashad Penny, and when you bought in DeAndre Swift from the Detroit Lions via trade, he was supposed to be the guy to take over the run to surpass what Hurts did last season. See, the Eagles need to make an offense that is unpredictable. This game against New England made that game predictable. They knew exactly what the plays were going to be. They knew how they were going to be. They knew how the Eagles were going to run that game, how to run that offense. They knew. That's why they came. That's why they stayed up at the line of scrimmage majority of the game and try to and test the Eagles' passing game. Even though Hurts did get some balls off of 170-some yards passing and one score, that still wasn't enough. It was not enough, because they contained the run. They made sure that Hurts didn't break the pocket. He broke the pocket in the first quarter, but the last 3 quarters he got break the pocket because the New England Patriots put 4, 5, and 6 men boxes to contain the run. So if Hurts were to even break the pocket, they had him contain majority of the game. And even if he didn't break the pocket, they were still able to get an initial bull rush between the corners of the offensive tackles, and a bull rush every now and then up the middle. So they kind of confused the Eagles' offensive line in a sense. And we're supposed to be the best offensive line in football, supposed to be. But that was taken away last week. And now there's film on that game. You don't think Minnesota's going to try to do what New England did? You don't think? I believe they're going to. They're going to try to get that ball out of Kirkpatrick's hands as quick as possible. That's what they're going to try to do, and run the ball. They ain't got no running game, but they do got a very good passing game, and the rookie Addison and Justin Jefferson. 2 good pass rushers, and then they got the tight end Hawkinson from Detroit last season. If the Eagles don't think that's going to contain the middle of that field with the linebackers and safeties, Hawkinson's going to have a damn good game against the Philadelphia Eagles second and third defensive line. I mean the second and third guys behind the defensive line. They're going to have a damn good game. So something has to be stopped right there. Got to be. So the key to victory is to make sure that the safeties stay in their lanes. Make sure the linebackers do what need to be done to make tackles to keep Minnesota from doing what they do. And the defensive line, do what you do. Get the bull rushes up the middle, contain the pocket, get after Kirk Patrick. I mean Kirk Cousins. Get after Kirk Cousins and get him down. Get him. They didn't do it on the first. They didn't do it in first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. Keep with the pressure. Keep with the pressure. Offensive line, protect Hurts better. Protect him better because we're gonna need him to stay healthy the rest of the season. That game against the New England, that was a lucky game. That was a very lucky game. It really was. So something to change today against the Minnesota Vikings. Because the Vikings do have film on us now, and they're gonna try to figure out and replicate what New England did against the Eagles' offensive line to get after Hurts and to contain the running game. So they want to get Penny running the ball, and they're going to get Swift pass catching out the backfield because we all know that Swift is pretty much good. He's a better pass catching back than Penny. Penny should power back up the middle and sideways, but Swift is the better pass catching back. He can run between the tackles, but if you're gonna need Swift healthy, let him catch more balls than rushing. That is the key to victory. Pass the football, get the ball out of Hurts' hands in a hurry. Wide receiver to be open at all costs because in the game against New England, it wasn't many passes thrown towards the tight end way, which means that the Eagles tight ends got to get better at catching the balls. Gardner only had one ball tossed his way last week, but he did not have a single catch. So that needs to change this today. It needs to change today because if it doesn't, we're gonna have issues with this Minnesota team. And that's what I want to say. That's what I want to speak about. So the key to victory is run the football, pass the football, get Hurts in some motion passes, put Hurts on the center. Please put this man on the center because see, the offense is going to be very predictable against this Minnesota front. We do not need any more predictable play calling. They got to run the football. They got to protect Hurts by rushing the football. Get the hits off of him. He needs to have a 17-game winning season. This season, he needs to. This guy was a former MVP runner-up last year. You want your Pro Bowl, all-pro running back, quarterback to stay healthy 17 games. Because after our bye week, we got a big stretch of teams we got to play. And most of these teams are playoff teams, perennial Super Bowl contending teams. That needs to change week 2, which starts today. And then after they get to, if they happen to secure the victory against Minnesota, then you got a long week before you play the following Sunday. Players can get some rest. We can get some guys back. You know what I'm saying? Blankenship needs some rest, so he won't be playing in this game. What's his name? The running back. What's his name? Kenny. I'm gonna say Kenny. Kenneth Gainwell won't be playing in this game. James Black. I'm not gonna say James. JB won't be playing in this game. So you basically got 3 guys that won't play in this game coming up. And then we had defensive tackle. He got hurt, but it wasn't a minor injury, so he'll be playing in this game coming up as well. I can't think of him off the bat, but you know who he is. So we got quite a few injuries piling up, and we can't afford to have any more injuries going into these next 7 to 8 weeks of the NFL season. We got to get some wins up because, like I said, after week 8 or week 9 bye, When we come back, we got to play the 49ers, we got to play the Cowboys, we got to play Green Bay, other teams that made the playoffs the following year. We got a long stretch of teams to play. We got to. So that's why this victory must be secured tonight against the Minnesota Vikings, so we can at least get some players rest, get some guys back the Sunday after, so we can be ready to roll and rumble. And for as score, I don't do prediction very well, so I'm not gonna predict nothing other than what this game needs to be won. So that's what I wanted to say. You guys enjoy your Thursday, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.